So, the map, for those people who have not seen it yet, it's a 2TC map where each player has 1 TC in the middle of a forest egg. And if you look at the outside of the forest egg, there's another TC spawning. And you obviously have to chop yourself out or cut with an onager in order to connect both locations. Middle is very special because it has a lot of gold in there, and there's not a lot of gold outside. So you definitely have to fight for the main gold here in the middle. And it's on cracked terrain as well. So buildings will not last as long as they usually do. 1 lake here for freaking Andy, and 3 lakes here for Mr. Where are the complaints, guys? Where are the complaints? Rafa, they were actually used by Mr. against Sitar, and they seem to be doing quite well. Just building a mill here and then get shortfish close by. Oh, that would be lovely. That would absolutely be lovely. Freaking Andy doesn't have anyone on wood yet, right? Oh, because, yeah, okay. He doesn't need that. Oh! Killing the sheep here. It's a little bit annoying. But okay, not the end of the world. This map is not an NAC, no. There are no 2TC maps. Oh, good reaction by freaking Andy. Oh, is he... I'm not sure if that will work. He has to pay attention all the time to this. He must not do any mistake anymore. Oh. Elephant. Okay, that was a close one. This was definitely a very close one. And this is the issue. He could have easily gotten there, and then he would have been way faster with the shortfish. Okay, just a small thing here. Mr. Yo already walling himself up. With Bengalis, you obviously get the 2 extra villagers per TC per age. So if you start with 2 villagers, 2 TCs, then it's obviously going to be 4 villagers. And if you start with 10 villager TCs, then you get 20 villagers, exactly. Easy math on stream. So now I understand the... I'm wondering, how can something like that happen? That's what I'm wondering. I mean, you know where your opponent's PC is. Like, you know that. You just know that. And I'm wondering right now, has freaking Andy gathered so much more food than his opponent? He has gathered roughly 300 more resources. This is quite insane. Not gonna lie. This is quite insane. Okay, both players go up to fuel age. Now, Mr. Yo, he will have something planned with this villager. He definitely has something planned. Barry coming up now, yeah. Oh boy. Oh boy, this is so bad for Mr. Yo. The scout can fight, yeah. It is in fuel age in a moment. And Monsieur is not building the barrack! And he will lose the scout! Wow! Really? Really? He won the scout war even though freaking Andy was in fuel age faster. You guys cannot imagine how huge that is. That's so insane. And now Mr. Yo will also spot this. Yeah, Mr. Yo spots it. Hilarious. Oh. Close one. Oh, it's one close one. Yeah, that can change the the outcome of the game massively. And look at the food count. Man, that's insane. How did freaking Andy do that? I'm really surprised by that. He's up to cast age already. While Mr. Yo, he's not even thinking about going cast age right now. Getting wheelbarrow. This looks so much better for freaking Andy. Look at the food count. 500 more collected. And there's obviously going to be a castle. And he probably getting more swordfish. Let's see how much he got. 200. Nice. 200 there. Just building a castle here would be so insane. And Mr. Yo, he is going to be stuck in castle age or in fuel age for quite some time. Look at that. I mean, he will have a very strong economy, yes, but he will be heavily delayed. And we see the forward now coming. God. Where to put the castle here? Put the castle there. If you put the castle here, he's dead. That's how easy it is. I gotta say, beautiful build by freaking Andy. Beautiful, beautiful build by him. And what is Monsieur thinking right now? He sees the castle. He is 300 foot away from Castle Age. I think he's thinking, shit. This cannot be right. And I'm still far away from getting my boys out of here. Crazy. Anti-gravity. Thank you so much for the 9 months, my man. I mean, he gets villager kills here. That's nice, of course. 2. Not worth it. Not worth it the entire delay, obviously. And now he's up to cast stage. But Orion guns are going to hit the fray in a moment. And they are going to be able to harass. You need a tower here. Super important. How much wood does this guy have? 94. Oh, this is... Do you guys know how much pain that is? It is so much pain. Does the TC actually kill the Orion gun? No, it won't. Close. I mean, Mr. Yo forced freaking Andy to build a tower there. That's good. Oh, please, Mr. Yo. Chop out and wall. That has to be his strategy. Chop out and wall. I don't see how you can do it otherwise. 45 wood. Do the Orion guns range that? I think they do, don't they? They range that. Oh my god. This is pain. This is so much pain right now. Oh, he's free. He's free. Man, those Orion guns, guys. The Orion guns are insane. Like, they're just insane. They're too strong in my opinion. Oh, this could be a problem. Someone! Ooh. Now you need a monastery. Siege Workshop Monastery. Oh, he did not stop it because he was not paying attention. Oh. Freaking Andy has beautiful economy, 65 villagers. He's looking good. Oh, Imperial Age incoming. This is looking so scary. What is the play here now? For Mr. Yo. That's what I'm wondering. Oh. Oh, you need a castle. Castle here as soon as possible. It's, yeah. Quite insane that he's up to Imperial Age already. But what is his follow-up? He doesn't have anything to push in terms of the siege. So it will hold the position, yes, but that's about it. Not going to win him the game. Redemption incoming. Oh god, another castle. No, never mind. What is freaking Andy going to do now? Yeah, freaking Andy looks like he wants to go in Pillage as well now. With 80 villagers. Well, that sounds good. Redemption could be denied with the blaster. With the blaster. Okay, redemption has not been denied. And Imperial Age incoming for freaking Andy now as well. But it looks like freaking Andy is really enjoying monk plays as well. Seems to be very strong with these. Elephant archers will save the day. No, it will be monk fight. Absolutely a monk fight. Berber incoming. I mean, you see, guys, he builds a trap nice, but what does he do with that? Like, seriously, what does he do with that? I really struggle to see where Mr. Yo goes from here. If he, in theory, had a forward position here, being able to push, then I would say, yeah, maybe. But he doesn't. He doesn't have that. Maybe he's also thinking, hey, I have to get up to Imperial Age as fast as possible because Portuguese usually play 1 TC, so in this case 2 TC play with all in and Vittoria play. And in order for me to counter the Orient guns, I need to have 12 range monks, but and not happening. Not happening, guys. Stable here by Mr. Yo. 106 population against 66. 86 villages against 60. Atonement incoming as well. Allows freaking Andy to then convert his opponent's monks. The Orient guns are running. It's impossible to come back from this? I would say so. I mean, I have to keep the hype up, obviously, but I think it's a tough one. I think it is a very, very tough one. Look at the timing for Atonement for both players. Like, synchronized. Absolutely synchronized. Ah. Ah. You guys enjoy the monk fights? You must be loving it, don't you? Oh, he doesn't have block printing yet. Freaking Andy does. I mean, also, gotta keep in mind, freaking Andy has access to the main gold in the middle, which Mr. Yo does not. And Mr. Yo, he's desperately trying to push out here. Which he's doing, right? But 66 villagers against 99. Yeah, well, that doesn't make me too excited. And also Victoria in the making as well. So this will give freaking Andy a good amount of economy. Okay, Mr. Yo is pushing. 1000 score behind, but he's pushing, guys. He's literally working on a 69 villager economy. That's what he's doing right now. And he's trying to get the upgrades for calf right now. Will he be able to deal damage with those light calf here? I think freaking Andy will notice that, right? Pretty sure he will. Yes. And there are no armor upgrades as well on these light calf. And the conversion doesn't happen? It does happen. And he kills now 3 light calf or 2? Okay, 2. How come that we so often reach the point, guys, where it's about monk fights? How come? Yeah, Twitchinator. You say exactly what I was thinking. I think monks have really gained a lot of popularity. A lot of popularity. I mean, the castle will go down. Mr. Yo is pushing back here. Mr. Yo is definitely pushing back here. Trying to get some kills on the trebuchets. Not sure if that one is going to work though. Oh, 16 army against 15. One trap goes down. What about the other ones? Yeah, there are just so many conversions on the monks happening. That's the insane thing. And the traps are still alive. Bam. Still alive here. Oh, one goes down. The castle remains supreme. Oh, and the castle goes. The trebuchet goes down. 11 army against 13. 11 against 13. What do we see here? So we see Mr. Yo slowly but surely coming back here. Did I expect that? No. I don't know. I absolutely did not expect that at all. Does Portuguese have heresy? Do you guys know? 190 against 96. Yeah, but it's a little bit inflated because of the Portuguese Vitoria. He already has heresy? Really? Did he? One monastery here, monk convertees. 100% sure? Oh. If someone tells me he's 100% sure. Let me see. And. He did it. He did it. Mr. Salt, he was right, I was wrong. Oh, he didn't get the conversion, and now these monks will get converted, of course. Oh, go back, Mr. Yo, go back! Don't wanna run into these guys. That's for sure. And Onager as well, interesting. I guess Onager attack is just for getting yourself cutting possibilities. Don't think we see anything else there. Yeah, that cast ain't gonna hold. Like, we don't even have to analyze that one. If you're on cracked terrain, you're on cracked terrain. You don't believe chat? Never. Not happening. There are too many trolls in chat. What happened? I mean, I think Miss Yo will realize now this was his final blow. I think so. And boom. Not happening. Oh! Oh, close, close. Convert the traps! Convert the traps! Please convert the traps! Give me the converted traps, please. Would love to see that. Bam. 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 It was a fake comeback. Yeah, we knew it was not going to happen. We knew it. And now we see one trap, two bombard cannons hammering down that castle. And I think there is not too much Mr. Yo can do anymore. Gore is confusing sometimes, yeah. It is. Freaking Andy doesn't have access to any castle, which is interesting. Very interesting indeed. How did that Onager survive there? Okay, 1-0 for freaking Andy. I was wrong with my prediction. Monks against monks. Well, Nomad, Fire Galleys against Fire Galleys, and monks against monks. I think that's what we will see here, guys. Would be surprised if we see something else. Turks or Nomad? Turks or Nomad. Try to push or fight against the Turks with their Janissaries. And what happens here is it's a perfect scenario for Mr. Yo. His dog is as far away from his opponent as it can be. He always performs insane in our community games. And your community games, Hector, really? Is Hector from Austria? I didn't know that. See? You have a lot of good players. And both players are very happy with Nomad. Like, freaking Andy, he always picked Nomad as well as his home map. And now he plays that against Mr. Yo because Mr. Yo picked Nomad as his home map. Let's see how the thought process of Mr. Yo is. Let's see. Usually wanna try to get a fishing boat out as soon as possible. And he sees the boar here. So he will get that one. Why they are not playing Arabia on tournaments? They picked Arabia. It will be shown a bit later. Okay, Dog is producing a fishing boat right now. Now Mr. Yo will get the boar under the TC. So that's how you always want to do it. You want to get wood for a fishing boat and then get yourself out the boar and have 4 villagers roughly on the boar. That's the ideal nomad start. With any civ other than Persians, Malians, Lithuanians, of course. That costs $500 an hour, exactly. Of course. You should know that. Malian's extra fishing ship is so strong. Oh yeah, it is. It is insanely strong. Sure. Turks obviously don't have any advantages early on at all. But Misthiodon doesn't have any borders. Nothing. They're quite unlucky here, isn't it? No dog with Hans or Nomad. I really want to know how Mistio will play this. I want to know it as well. Still doesn't have any idea where a second board could be. And this is horrible. This is absolutely horrible. This is the perfect showcase, guys. I mean, fortunately for him, he's not trying to go for faster uptime in Feudal Age. He wants to get Castle Age as fast as possible, right? So you can delay your Feudal Age time a little bit. Andy on fire? Yes. Monsieur must be wondering, like, where the hell is the freaking board? Now he sees one. Now he finally sees one. And he must be very relieved by that, that's for sure. And you would also think, like, there should be one here as well. That's at least what you should think, right? Mistio, you know, is getting buildings up, like houses, to get a little bit of exploration on the map. And on the other side, 4 fishing boats versus 6. So freaking Andy with a beautiful start thus far. But I think freaking Andy has no clue about the dock position, right? No, he doesn't know where the dock position is of his opponent. And that is to the likes of Mr. Yo, for sure. Bam! Ideally, Mr. Yo gets one more boar in, but he doesn't see it. I mean, freaking Andy could just fast feudals, kill some fish and still making good time to cast Age with Marlins, right? Yeah, he could. Problem for him is he doesn't see anything. He has no clue about what or where Mr. Yo is. Obviously, with Turks, you expect the Janissaries. But, you need to get confirmation as well. No idle TC time for Mr. Yo? Yeah. At least not on the TC. And Mr. Yo actively continues building more and more fishing boats. Which I find super interesting. Why is my mouse and all of a sudden so small? Someone explain that. Super strange. I want it big again. Is there a hotkey for that? I'm sure I messed something up. Monsieur goes up with a lot of villagers. Look at that. Going for Loom now as well. Look at that. He scouts it immediately as well. So he's aware of it. He is aware of what could be coming here. And now let's see what Mr. Yo's reaction is to this. Freaking Andy still is clueless about where his opponent's docks are. And what is the reaction of Mr. Yo? Wall there. Still get the stone. Go to this stone. Wall here. Wall there. And this is what makes Mr. Yo such an incredible player. Just the adaptation. Just the adaptation he's showing. It makes it very Very tough to beat him. Take a look here. Freaking Andy has no idea about this stone. He sees this gold, but he has no idea about this stone here. And Mr. Yo, he will have wood for the 2 fuel age buildings. Building here most likely. And he will have resources to go up to Castle Age. Okay, now let's see how Mr. Yo will handle the incoming fire galley aggression by freaking Andy. Let's see. Moving one away. Yeah, beautiful defense so far by Mr. Yo. Doing one fishing boat. Galleys are better to kill fish. Yeah, for sure. The problem is for Andy, he didn't know if his opponent might be close to his docks as well and go for fire galleys. But yeah, in these situations, you want to go for galleys. I agree. And freaking Andy now with the outpost, kind of desperate. He wants to see, hey, what's going on here? What is going on here? And yeah, there are still a few fishing boats working for Mr. Yo. It's fine. Mark it up for freaking Andy, so he will be able to go up to Castle Age in a moment as well. But freaking Andy is going to be later than his opponent, that's for sure. Where's the advantage now? I prefer Mr. Yo's position. Because he's able to go to Castle Age without taking any crucial damage. Oh yeah, there's a villager. That's hilarious. Yo cannot make a forward castle? Yeah, but it's not something he was planning originally anyway, I would say. And there are still, how many fish? 3, 5. 5 fishing boats working. Even 6, really. 6 working for Mr. Yo. I don't know where that one is. There it is. The castle should come up here, I think. Just to get rid of the tower as well. No. That way you gain position again. Castle Age 1 minute away from freaking Andy. And freaking Andy just barely misses this. Hallelujah. Very close. Yeah, these fire galleys are not going to last for too long. Mr. Yo is not going to allow this one. That's for sure. Mr. Yo has a good jab to him. Very good jab. Oh, that was close. That was very close. Oh, please, blow it up there. Blow it up there, Mr. Yo. You know you can do it. Oh, yes. You see the fish? You saw the fish. Why didn't you do it? Evelyn, hey, what up? I'm feeling better, for sure. I'm still not 100% fresh there. I feel like Andy should have snuck another archer range behind and deny all the resources. Well, with our vision, yes, he didn't have our vision, right? And that's the thing which is so tough. If he had known that these resources are there, then he would obviously have done that, but he didn't see it. And now, did you guys see what Mr. Yo was doing? He's even scouting if there are no buildings here from his opponent. Because they could raid these villages here. And right now, Mr. Yo, he doesn't have any defense here, right? Because he doesn't have extra TCs. Wait, how many archers are there? Crossbows, 4. Okay. We'll see a transport ship play. Okay. And I love what Mr. Yo is doing here. I love it. Instead of being over aggressive like I would be, he'll just be a little bit more passive. Cleans up certain things. Oh, Demo actually hits the villagers still. And now with these Janissaries, he's actively searching for something. Actively searching for things. He will transport villagers to the gold, yes, I know. Fire ship goes down. Fire ship actually goes down here. And 2 monasteries. Again for freaking Andy. We still saw it, really? I'm not sure if he actually saw it. Like, of course he sees it with his point of view, but did he actually see it? That's the question. These crossbows don't have botkin, so they will not 8-shot, like 2-shot a villager if it's full HP. Okay, Mr. Yo reacted now. And the Janissaries have to go back now to help as well. Titanic, huh? Absolute Titanic. Absolute Titanic. But 6 range against 8, well, that's a easy thing. And these were good moments for freaking Andy, that's for sure. How well do the monks do against those Janissaries? I don't think too well. I don't think they will do too well there. Oh! Mr. Yo conversion. Let's go. I have to say, from all I have experienced so far, I have the feeling that Mr. Yo is the luckiest one with the conversions. I really think so. How did he not get conversions there? How? Doesn't make any sense to me. One stable light calf. Where do you see it? Where? I mean, from Turks? It's not necessary. Janissaries are enough to kill the monks. And yeah, freaking Andy's economy is going to be in shambles. You cannot convert these Janissaries. They have too much range. Not happening. On the other side, the 4 crossbows still alive, which is interesting. And now they cast forward. Yeah, what are you gonna do now about that? That's super tough. Oh, 1 conversion gets in? What? Conversion happens against Mr. Yo? Really? And Mr. Yo jumps into these. And this has to be pretty frustrating. Someone ask White Turks, you have the answer. That's White Turks. This is exactly White Turks. I mean, freaking Andy is still hanging in there. 47 villagers. But is there anything he can do anymore? I wonder. I don't think so. This economy is completely idle. This economy is completely idle here. And Mr. O will play this one TC only. Oh god. Man, this must be so frustrating. Can Kongs not just do this but better? Yes. That's why Spanish is one of the first picks here on Nomad. Freaking Andy doesn't have economy. There's 6 fishing boats. Now Mangonel will come up. Or Ram, one of these two. I guess Mangonel. GG. Freaking Andy calls it. There's no need to continue this game because there's just nothing he can do against this aggression of the gunpowder units. It's just insane. They are so strong, guys. So strong. Awesome. Okay, guys. Did Yo against Winchester play all 7 happen? No, not yet. It hasn't happened yet. Good, guys. Death Valley is the map. We casted it twice today already. So literally, you're on a plateau here, nomad start, and you start with 6 villagers. You get some berries, a lot of gold here, and a little bit of stone. And oh, this is a lovely spawn for freaking Andy. Hallelujah! And he has, as you can see, a lot of shortfish on this map. A lot of it. A lot. On the other side, Mr. exactly the same here. He has also very close shortfish, so I'm happy to see that. But freaking Andy, obviously, access to the wood is lovely because Mr. doesn't have such a good wood line here for himself. I like more Chinese in this matchup, but I saw Viper winning this matchup with Berbers many times. Well, Viper won any matchup, so it's not a good comparison. Yeah. What did I say? Like, I had a discussion with him today, and we're talking about civs for certain maps, and I told him, hey, I told you that this and this strategy was good. And he said, wait, when did you tell me? And I told you, yeah. I told him, yeah, in Hanover. And he said, okay. No, it's not good. It doesn't work. And then I said, well, it works because you won with it.
Geile Sache.
And then...
Ja, richtig nice.
Hugo, thank you so much for the $25.
Was a nice evening, THX.
Thank you for the lovely donation. Thank you. Yeah, and then he's saying, Jordan. Only because I'm winning doesn't mean that the strategy you proposed good. Cannot take this. And I'm like, you are so cocky. So cocky. Next time I have to slap you. Hold him. Next time I have to slap him in the game. Already confirmed. We have 15 villages against 14. Okay. But freaking Andy doesn't have loom yet, so it will be a 2 villager advantage for Chinese. Quite insane. Hindustanis is good here, man? Yes, it is. It is absolutely phenomenal. Lumbacam. You can wall off here very nicely. Here. And then this area is completely safe. This is actually a fast castle map for freaking Andy. You can easily fast castle this one. Super easy. Mr. OM, not so much. While you were telling the story, I heard his voice saying it, yeah. You could relay it immediately, right? Yeah. I wonder what the strategy is for both players. So this time Yo is up to fuel age much faster. And let's see how he wants to handle things. Yeah, he goes up right away. While freaking Andy remains in Dark Age, I think. He allows Mr. Yo to get the scout off. What is the point of taking the deer if there's a lot of shorefish and that's the fastest way of gathering food? That's a good question. How much faster is shorefish compared to deer? You guys know? I don't think there's too much difference, is there? Mr. knows that Andy is going FC now for sure. Think so. Upon seeing this map, I think it is clear. And we see 4 villagers moving forward. So it could be that... Oh, freaking Andy. Oh boy. You will lose the scout. You will lose the scout here and the tower here. And then game on, baby. 2 towers. 1 tower here, 1 tower there. And all of a sudden, freaking Andy is dead. Just in theory. Right? Just the theory behind it. I don't think Mr. Yo will commit too much on fuel age though. Here 24.6 food per minute, fish 25.4. See? Not a big difference. And freaking Andy will heavily struggle with the wood count. He will heavily struggle with that. Doesn't have wood to afford a barrack, a stable, or a blacksmith. Needs both. Now Mr. Yo gets the scouting in. He sees, okay. My opponent has 3 on gold as well. That's usually a sign of a fast castle. So yeah, my opponent will go for a fast castle. But I'll go for tower instead. Where's the tower going to be placed? Is it here? Don't tell me it's here. Or there even. That would be badass. He sees it now. Yeah, he has to build his own tower here. It's absolutely a must. If he doesn't build a tower here, he's dead. As easy as that. He saw that even. He's not building a tower. What is freaking Andy planning to do here? He will not have access to food. Or to wood. It's just horrible for him. And on the other side, Mr. Yo is just going up to cast stage in a moment as well. He has deers, he has deers. But look at how beautiful this tower is. This is a beautiful tower. Getting control of this is nice. I would not complain if I was Mr. Yo here. And now give me the mining cam. And then Mr. Yo is rolling. Let's go. Let's go. And Mr. Yo obviously on point with the scouting. He sees what's going on. He doesn't see this here, but there's nothing to see. And he doesn't see this here as well. Well, then the tower is so annoying. Yeah, it's what you have to do in those kind of situations. Absolutely. What is freaking Andy going to respond? And that's the question for me right now. And what is Mr. Yo going to do? Will he stick, like, what is he planning? Do you really want to go for stable play against Berbers? That's usually not the thing you want to do. Bloodlines. That answers our question. That definitely answers our question. But it will be one stable play, I think. Because he only has 5. Well, it could be 2. In theory, it could be 2. Never mind. Monastery is going to go up. Ideally, you would have placed it here, but that's not possible. The game doesn't allow you to build something like that there. No, no, no. I mean, he goes for wood upgrade. These are the rarest situations where I feel like wood upgrade, does it pay off? Not sure. Not sure if it does. You see obviously fully walled there and 2 stables. 2 stable play, camels being built. This is quite a long JMB. It is Viper Cream, right? We're almost 6 hours into the stream already. Oh no, 5 hours, my bad. Yeah, those knights are not going to find any damage. Llama Drama, I saw that game, yeah. I saw that game. Yeah, SWM, I would not have done that, obviously. And our beautiful TC by freaking Andy, having middle control here. But freaking Andy will also show that, most likely to Mistio as well, won't he? Oh, he doesn't see it. Oh, he sees 2 villagers there. Man, those knights get slaughtered. Oh wait, this is open? How is this open? How is this open? If he had not gotten that conversion, I would have tried to get some investigation going. Like, he was converting for 10 hours. Literally. And that was max conversion time, huh? Freaking Andy adding a 3rd TC as well. Switch target, yeah, but the target switching doesn't impact the conversion negatively. Monk the more monks, here we go again. 3 relics for both players. And 3 TCs for Mistio as well. Rivers a solid counter to Chinese? Tell me why you think so. Twitcher, yeah, that's how it works exactly. Janitor camel archers. Chukano halberdier. Good luck. Good luck beating that as Berbers. You will have to go onagers then. Onagers, camel archers, that could work. Why not convert builds? In these kind of situations you can. I mean, this economy here is very, very exposed. Hallelujah. 41 villages against 48. And freaking Andy went for atonement again. Don't you hate the big monk meta lately? Miguel, this is just amazing. The market play, the monk plays, I love it. There's nothing which excites me more. The beauty of Age of Empires too. Yeah. There's nothing better than that. But in this series, We see that very heavily, don't we? A monk, monk, monk! No! Don't get converted. Don't get converted. One down. One up. One remains alive. Or two even. Oh. Oh. Missy obviously gets the conversion! Freaking is making good comeback. Yeah, he does. I mean, the great thing with those kind of plays is monks don't cost food. So, look at that. Freaking Andy freaking Andy does allegedly an amazing job. Really. Really strong play by him. Don't understand why Mr. O is not deleting the stables. And Missio still has no idea about this, right? He has seen this, but not this one. And there's going to be a castle drop very soon from both players. Freaking Andy, the new Eddie? No, 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 no. He's much, 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 much better than Eddie. Oh, this is going to be vital here. But freaking Andy, he smells it. Oh no, he doesn't smell it. Oh, he smells it. Oh, this could be a dicey situation for Mr. O. Oh, this is a dicey situation for Mr. O. I think Mr. O is dead. Yeah, Mr. O is dead. Crazy. Freaking Andy wins this game as well, huh? Freaking Andy definitely coming to play here today. Showing Mr. O how it's done. And yeah, Mr. O, he will buy himself another castle, but and this was tragic. Absolutely tragic. Now look at the army, 27 against 12. Population 90 or 100 against 76. Oi, 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 disastrous. Disastrous for Mr. Yo. Yo, up to him in a moment though. Yeah. The question is how well defended is his hometown going to be against incoming raids. That's the question. Bam, bam. Bam. Yeah, that camel archer is not going to survive for too long. And it looks like we will continue seeing castle pushes here by freaking Andy. And Mr. Yo, he doesn't have any response to that. Well, he will buy himself a castle, but he needs to get himself into privilege as soon as possible. Better get some practice done with Andy. Yeah. Temple of Heaven. Andy really upped his game? Yes. Monsieur will get up to him. Yeah, even if he gets up to him privilege soon. Even then, like, what resources is he going to have? It's going to be very, very tough for him. He doesn't have fletching yet as well. The mod which shows which unit is going to get converted. Oh no. And I hope there will never be one. That would make it a little bit unfair, I would imagine. Force color upgraded now for freaking Andy. His economy upgrades look strong here. And this looks pretty rough for Mr. right now. Heavily behind in terms of villagers. You see another castle in the making. Ideally, he would have placed it here somewhere, right? To attack the gold as well, but Mr. not allowing that. I mean, Mistio is away 45 seconds from imping. And man, how many castles does freaking Andy have access to? He has built 4 castles already in this game, which is quite insane. Taking control of all this space here. Lovely stuff. Now he will take control of this very soon as well, I would assume. Very strong showing. Mistio building a castle here himself. Bam! Here we go. Mistio, the only chance for him now is get traps out, kill these castles, and push back. I mean, what Mistio does very well in these kind of situations, he gets the right defense. And with right defense, I mean castles. Get castles. And that's what matters. Interesting castle position. I guess he really wants to get rid of these castles here. Is Mr. Yo actually holding this, guys? I highly doubt it, but it could happen, right? If he kills these castles and these 2, then all of a sudden he has 4 or 3 castles, now 4, against the 4 of his opponent. Never mind, against none the castles. And all of a sudden the middle is exposed as well. So I don't know, it looks like Mr. Yo still has a shot here, guys. Don't count him out just yet. Ballistics missing for Mr. Yo is definitely a huge thing. I think so, at least. This is definitely a lethal push here. I've been in a game against freaking Andy, where he was Portuguese and he did exactly the same against me as he did against Mr. Yo. And it was close. Berbers get BBC, yes. Do. Tucano! 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 One castle down. Second castle will go down as well. This castle will go down very soon as well, I suppose. And we see another castle by Mr. Yo. Hallelujah. He's not banking up the stone. That's for sure. He wants to spend the stone as fast as possible to get good castle positions. But that's exactly what he needs in order to have a shot in this game. 116 villagers against 89. Mr. Yo is slowly but surely crawling his way back, guys. Slowly but surely he does. Why is he making ram against Shukanu? I don't know. Because he feels like it. Let him feel like it, okay? Freaking Andy still has a lot of access on stone. There it is, okay. Question now is, what is the follow-up by freaking Andy? We see plate boarding armor and cavalier. What's the follow-up for Mr. Yo against this? He needs to defend his base very nicely with those Chukanus, that's for sure. He has ballistics already, he goes for bracers now as well. Guys, who is going to win this game? I'm not 100% sure here. No armor upgrades yet on those Chukanus. I mean, Mr. Yo takes beautiful control of the map again. Amazing play from Mr. Yo. Yeah. Oh, you definitely. Really? Passing. Just chillaxing. Okay, now this is going to be an issue. Ooh, this is another issue. Ooh, these traps are going to be a goner in a moment. They are going to be a goner in a moment. Chemistry, thumb ring, headed archer armor in. And yeah, you have to run with those villagers. You have to absolutely run with these guys. I think Annie will make it. Kind of looks like it, right? But I feel like Yo's position on the map is just too good right now. I think Yo will win it. I actually believe in Yo now. Guys, I've made my statement. I think Yo will win it. How many freaking Chukanus are there? I'm clicking and clicking and clicking. And all I'm clicking are villagers. I don't care about villagers. I want to see the amount of Chukanus here. Bam. 25 army against 26. Still much better village account. Much better village account here for freaking Andy. Oh, Mr. Yo, he is going to get pushed back now. Those BBCs, they are going to have a field day now. They are definitely going to have a field day. And those Chukanus, they don't have the best range. In case you guys didn't know. Oh, one goes down. One goes down here. 125 population against 150. Mr. Yo, he still has stone. So he's going to be able to repair that one. Killing villagers here. Nicely done by him. I'd love to see an expansion by Mr. Yo here. Toward that side. It's like that's something he could really benefit from. And of course the monks are jumping into the occasion. Of course. This game could be a longer one, no? The Chukanus, they're ripping apart. Like literally ripping apart those bombard cannons. If they are able to close the distance. And elite Chukanu! Our elite Chukanu guys. Oi 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 oi. And heavy camel rider as well. Now with Chukanu and heavy camel rider, that's going to be a tough one. But will Mr. Yo have the time he needs to get these up? We see stables in the making right now. Castle needs to be... The castle needs to be repaired here. Like you cannot throw away that... The castle, that's so important for your defense. We will be able to repair it. We will be. And Mr. Yo, I think, look at the population, guys. Look at the score as well. Like, he's making things happen. Definitely is making things happen here. Bam. In stand ground? Which cavalier in stand ground? Why is there a mill, by the way? What the fuck? And heavy camels are joining the fray now. Uh-oh! They run to the castles? Okay, 1 minute ago. Okay. I didn't see that. Oh! Look at that. That raid is kind of a killer. For Andy. That is a killer. Mr. Yo is actually going to take this game. Mr. Yo is taking this game. Man, the Chukanus are insane, aren't they? They're ripping apart those Cavalier. They are ripping them apart. And with the Camel Riders, they're never going to engage against those monks. That's for sure. And even Rocketry incoming now as well. Man, Mr. Yo is going to take this win. Believe it or not, but he will. How does a villager survive a full prompt attack by cost? Someone explain me that. That's something which doesn't... I don't understand it. Oh man. Ah. They're Inca villagers. The Berber villagers. Berber villagers are that fast. Architecture, iron casting. Mr. Yo has shown a beautiful display here. Really great comeback as well. Really great showing. Bohemian villagers are faster than Berbers? I think so, yeah. And conversions for freaking Andy, of course not. Of course not. 125 population against 180. Well. Decision to go for Camel Archer was bad, yeah. That was not needed. That was not needed for sure. And now picking off those monks as well with those light cast. And that TC will also not finish. Oh, this is disastrous for freaking Andy. He obviously, he's desperate, right? He felt like he got this game. He definitely felt like he did. But yeah, Mr. Yo, too good of a player to just let the castles kill him. Andy collected those relics, but it was destroyed by Trebuchet.
Long time no see. Been awfully busy with my PhD, but a nice surprise to come back to 24 months and JMB.
The
Jody
Lodok.
number 1 Jiblove.
Thank you so much for the full 2 years support. Appreciate it, my man. I wish you all the best for your PhD. I know it requires a lot of dedication and a lot of time. This is a best of 5, yeah. This is a best of 5, guys. So yeah, if you look at the economy, freaking Andy was actually ahead, but not a much. Not much there. And KD, where do you see the KD here? 168 kills and 239 deaths here. Crazy. I wanted him to take it. Yeah, that's how it is. That's how it is, guys. Let's jump into the game. We have Mr. Yo currently leading the series 2-1. And the match, game number 4, is played on a plateau where freaking Andy plays as Bulgarians in the red trunks. And on the other side, we have Mr. Yo playing as Khmer in the blue trunks. And how the map is designed is that you have a big plateau here where both players TC spawn. And on the outside, you have the extra resources like wood, gold, stone. And yeah, very aggressive map because it's very hard to wall everything. And usually you see a lot of fights going on. So yeah. Let's see how Yo defends against the man-at-arms. Yeah, let's see. Usually has very good man-at-arms defense. You can wall in the hills, you can. But it is a lot of investment. Main gold of Mr. Yo is amazing. It's really good. Berries, not so much. 3 forward. For freaking Andy, it's exactly the opposite. Main gold front, berries in the side back. So, I personally would prefer... Let's see what we got here. I don't think I would make too much difference. In general, it's better to have the main gold in the back rather than the berries. So, I would take Mysterio's situation here. Khmer against Bulgarians. Really prefer Khmer here, as their economy is better and they can do some very crazy shenanigans. But also, with them, you go up very fast and then you're able to go scouts very early. Or archers. Don't need a barrack, and that counters the barrack build completely, which is beautiful for Khmer. And that's exactly what Mysterio is going to do right now. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. A lot of idle time for Mysterio. Half a villager. Man, the low dog. I was reading your thesis, like the title of your thesis. I didn't understand anything. Good. But Bulgarian could play man-at-arms, scout, blacksmith, +1/+1 win. Yeah. Costs a lot of food. Can you please zoom out a bit less watching on mobile? God, give me patience, please. Hasn't this guy... I think he was also an MBL stream, if I'm not mistaken. Because someone messaged MBL something like that as well. And MBL went for rent there, if I'm not mistaken. Which was hilarious. Does Monsieur see this village going forward? How? I guess he must have seen that before. Otherwise, there's no explanation for that right now. No explanation. Good fight from Mr. Yo here. He will still lose it, I think. Yeah, that's something I have to check. Building the farm here doesn't make too much sense in my opinion. And now, the man-at-arm rush with the archer range play could be in problems. Mystio still doesn't see what Andy is doing here. Doesn't see what's going on. Fletching already incoming. How do you stop that? And he doesn't see the archer range yet. Doesn't see it, guys. Okay, he sees the skirm. So at this point, he must assume that this is happening. And what is Mr. Yo's reaction now? The scout, like the micro has to be on point right now. Don't want to... So, scout HP is not something you want to waste right now. The last thing you want to waste. It has to build the counter tower. And all of a sudden, the aggression by freaking Andy is not looking too bad anymore. Does it? Oh, one archer goes down. There's no fletching in yet. Does the tower go up? 96, 97, 98, 99. Oh yeah, it goes up. Mystio just a little bit too late on that one. But what is the response now for Mystio? He will go for a counterattack. I like that. Definitely like it. And he will be able to cause some havoc as well on his opponent. And just go skirms now, no? Or will he try to get a stable out? Guess he will try to get a stable out. One villager down. 2 villagers down in a moment as well. By Mistio, if he's paying attention, he's not. Yeah, he will not catch that one. Not happening. And now, those skirms, they will not find anything here, obviously. But man, that tower is really doing some damage against these skirms. Crazy. And that is the big issue with forward. Or forwarding in general, is that your opponent can just go for a counterattack. Then all of a sudden you struggle heavily. He keeps on with the archers. I am surprised by that. Why doesn't he just go for skirms himself? Could easily do so, I think. Or even go for your own stable. I guess Mistio doesn't have the economy for that right now. Still. Has to be scouts, right? Yeah, I think so. Definitely a wild game for both players. And Mistio, he didn't see this one. Huh, okay. Was just playing around with certain things. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so Mistio is exploring and he actually sees these exposed villages here. So he will be able to get another villager down. Second one as well here. So 3 villager kills in total for him. That's going to be nice. That's something he's going to be very happy about. And he might get another one. No. Those skirms will definitely ensure to get the kill here on these archers. Oh, the villager died to the wolf here? I think it did. No, never mind. It did not. But yeah, 4 villager difference already. Quite huge. And stable now. Okay. Stable is finally coming up here for Mistio. And currently we have 10 on food, 6 on... Like 10 on food for Mistio, 6 on food for freaking Andy. And now with these archers, these skirms are very close to dying. Of course, they will take 1-2 archers in the process. But these archers, they don't care. Come on. He's fine. I love the fact that the melee units are just fighting. Avian, Sandy, thank you so much for the 2 months, sir. I say thank you.
Thanks for midweek entertainment.
I say thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So overall, what is the situation like? So we have 32 villagers for freaking Andy, 35 for Mistio. Much more army for freaking Andy though. 5 against, or 6 against 11. And now that Spearman. That Spearman is the savior of freaking Andy. Because the scout is the only thing which can kill the skirms. Look at that. 3 death here. That scout means business. Absolutely means business here. And now that the archer can just go, or these archers can just go there and have their fun against those villagers. Oh, 1 villager will go down guaranteed. Oh, no way. Freaking Andy saves that one. Really? No, it doesn't. Does he? Oh, he's just trying to play it fancy. I think freaking Andy is a little bit exhausted as well. It kind of, I had the impression from this set that he was a little bit tired, you know. But yeah, Mr. Yo obviously is super solid in his performances, always winning the episode number 4 of JMB. And that means that, yeah, he will get a nice prize for that, and obviously nice puntos. JMB puntos, which are going to be important for the finals to get the direct invitation. But Mistio should be in there already, if I'm not mistaken. 4 losses and 18 kills. That's something you can work with. economy was actually better for freaking Andy, which is heavily surprising. Really surprising. But okay. How it is, guys. That is how it is. Congratulations to Mr. Yo for his performance.